Hello and welcome to this week's edition of CTN Community Update. Some sad news this week as we learned of the death of Anoka County Judge Tammi Fredrickson, who previously served as Coon Rapids City Attorney. Fredrickson died at the age of 53 after a long battle with cancer. CTN's Jennifer Anderson has more on the legacy she leaves behind.
She didn't wait for other people to make the world better. She made the world better for other people.
If the measure of a life is how many other lives you touch, Judge Tammi Fredrickson of Coon Rapids really raised the bar. Her colleagues in the 10th Judicial District in Anoka mourn the death of a judge who was universally respected and loved.
We're going to miss her terribly. There's a black cloud over Anoka County right now, and it's sad because she's touched so many people's lives.
Judge Fredrickson certainly was very instrumental in holding people accountable, yet showing them the compassion and giving them the tools that they needed to get back to being regular members of society. And for that, her contribution was, I guess, overwhelming.
She presided over her courtroom much like she presided over her life, with a big personality and a big desire to help and serve. She worked tirelessly to train and mentor new judges across the state. And perhaps the hallmark of her professional legacy will be her role in launching the Veterans Court in Anoka County. An array of federal, state, and county resources come together at Veterans Court to go beyond punishment in pursuit of treatment and support.
Where she was constantly trying and succeeding in making the bench better, making the courts better, while still being a superstar wife and mother.
Very outgoing, very personable, funny, witty, sharp.
Her husband, Tom, met her as a teen at Hibbing High School after moving to Minnesota from her native Canada. Family was central in her life, particularly family dinners. A tradition born at her own grandma's kitchen table, she continued with her children, Kate and Michael. The Fredricksons eventually set roots in Coon Rapids in the late 90s, when she served first as assistant and then city attorney. Well known throughout the community, Tammi Fredrickson was as often found serving Sunday night pasta to her kids as she was to their entire sports teams.
It's passed on from our grandparents, through our parents, through us, and I'm hoping that it passes on down to the kids. I think it's a big thing for the kids.
Devoted hockey mom, compassionate judge, hers was a life that set the bar high.
I was talking to a really good friend of ours, and I said, you know what? I feel like I'm getting cheated for years to come. And she said, how many people get 36 years? I'm like, okay, I get it. So that's how I got to look at it. I got 36 years.
The Honorable Tammi Fredrickson was appointed to the bench by Governor Tim Pawlenty in 2006 after serving the city of Coon Rapids as an attorney for more than a decade. A private funeral service is planned.